Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to start with a new chapter, that is leverage analysis. So let's see what leverage is. It refers to the relationship between two interrelated variables. These variables may be cost, output, EBIT, EPS, etc. It is used to describe the firm's ability to use fixed cost assets or funds to magnify the return to its owner. So guys, in simple term, leverage defines how effectively and efficiently a firm uses its fixed asset to increase the return of shareholder. Types of leverage. So there are three types of leverage: operating leverage, financial leverage, and combined leverage. Starting with operating leverage, it is the ability of the firm to use fixed cost for increasing the effect of changes in sales volume on operating profit or EBIT. It basically measures the relationship between sales and EBIT. It can be calculated by following two ways. First is by dividing the contribution by EBIT, and second by dividing the percent increase in EBIT by percent increase in sales revenue. Second is financial leverage. So it is the use of the fixed charge securities in the capitalization of the firm. It measures the relationship between EBIT and EPS, and it reflects the effect of change in EBIT on the level of EPS. It can be calculated by following two formulas, that is by dividing EBIT upon EBT, and second is percentage change in EPS upon percentage change in EBIT. Third is combined leverage. It may be ascertained to measure percentage change in EPS for a percent change in the sales, and it can be calculated by dividing contribution by EBT and by dividing percent change in EPS by percent change in sales, or it is a product of a operating leverage and financial leverage. You can get the value of combined leverage by multiplying operating leverage into financial leverage. So guys, before moving on to the question, you have to go through this format, which is sales minus variable cost, and it will give you contribution. Now subtracting fixed cost from contribution gives you EBIT. EBIT is earning before interest and tax. Now deduct interest from it and you will get EBT, and finally you have to deduct tax from EBT. You will get EAT, which is earning after tax. So let's start the question. A firm has a sale of 20 lakh, variable cost of 14 lakh, fixed cost of rupees 4 lakh inclusive of interest of 1 lakh. Now you have to calculate operating, financial and combined leverage. And the second one says, if the firm decides to double its EBIT, how much of a rise in sales would be needed on a percentage basis? So let's start with the first one, that is to calculate all the leverages. First is operating leverage. The formula is contribution upon EBIT. So now we have to calculate the value of contribution and EBIT. Now using the format, sales, which is 20 lakh, minus variable cost. It is given as 14 lakh. Contribution 6 lakh. Now you have to deduct fixed cost from it. Now fixed cost is 4 lakh inclusive of interest of 1 lakh. So it is basically fixed cost plus interest is equals to 4 lakh. So fixed cost, interest is given as 1 lakh, fixed cost is equals to 3 lakh. Now deduct 3 lakh from it. EBIT is equals to 3 lakh. Now you have to deduct interest, that is 1 lakh rupees. Two lakh is your earning before tax. Now operating leverage, calculating operating leverage, which is contribution upon EBIT. So contribution is 6 lakh and EBIT is 3 lakh. Dividing it, you will get 2. Second, financial leverage. So the formula for it is EBIT upon EBT. EBIT is 3 lakh and EBT 2 lakh. Solving it, you will get 1.5. Now combined leverage. As we know, combined leverage is the product of operating leverage and financial leverage. So 2 into 1.5, 3. Now moving on to the second part. The second part says, if the firm decides to double its EBIT, how much of a rise in sales would be needed on a percentage basis? So to solve this question, you have to use the second formula of operating leverage, which was percentage change in EBIT upon percentage change in sales. So we calculated operating leverage in the first part, which was equals to 2 percentage change in EBIT. It is given here that the firm decided to double its EBIT. Double its EBIT means 100% change and percent change in sales. Now just solve it. Percent change in sale is equals to 100 by 2, which is equals to 50%. So guys, this is the answer for your second part. So here the question is complete.